Blank said, I've even seen people putting almond milk in containers as a joke, and it's upsetting because it's so damaging to someone struggling with their supply and trying hard to provide enough for their baby. So totally get where you're coming from there, but I do want to explain the joke for you. So a while ago, there was a lactation consultant here on TikTok who basically made a video saying that everyone who posts their oversupply on social media is using almond milk. And like, that's not exactly what she said, but that's how it was taken. She was basically like, don't believe what they're selling you because they're pretending to have a huge oversupply. And this was problematic for a lot of ways. One of the ways being it really upset the people who do have big oversupplies, of course, because they felt very attacked. She was making a good point, but she did it wrong. The point that she was trying to make was people who are selling you things, was the one that I made in that video, basically. People who are selling you things on TikTok and saying your milk supply will increase if you do this, that involves buying a product they're shilling. Like, those people are lying to you. They don't know that that's going to work. But she didn't make that point. She said everyone's faking their oversupply. It's not. So now people use almond milk in pumps as like a joke. And there has been at least one person who said, I knew an influencer who told me they used almond milk to pretend that they had more. And there also was someone who said that they saw an influencer pour milk from a bottle into a pump and then say, I just pumped this. And so there is some, that could still be reality. That could have been milk they just pumped but weren't in a location they were comfortable filming or whatever. And so they put it in a bottle and then put it back in the pump in order to still make the pump important. Like, the ethical lines are sometimes gray. Using almond milk and saying it's real milk ever, not gray. That's not okay. But I did want to just explain that why people make that joke. And that's why people make that joke. It's not that there's, like, they're making fun of that lactation consultant is what they're doing when they make that joke. They're making fun of that situation that blew up about 8 months ago or so, that people were very upset about. And yeah, saying that it's easy for everyone, saying that oversupplies are attainable for everyone, like, those are problematic things. I think the big thing that we all have to remember is that we are individuals and everything is individualized. There's a reason that medical care is not Dr. Google. There's a reason that you go and have individual discussions with doctors because situations are so complex involving our bodies. So anyway, I'm starting to ramble and it's getting kind of long. I should just call it a day. I just wanted to explain that joke for you so that now you're on the end.